Hello, everybody. Just testing that the microphone is working. Had to just re-plug it in for a second, but we should be good to go. Ciao ragazzi. Hope everyone is doing well wherever you are and whatever time it is in the world. It's going to be a short video. I probably just should have recorded it and uploaded it, but I don't have the time. So a live stream is what it is going to be. Let me know if you are joining me live, though, so I can make sure to say hello. What's going on to the brother Mo? Thanks for tuning in. It's a very, very nice day here in Sydney, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a weekday. So might as well talk about a couple of headlines that I think need to be spoken about as Inter fans. You know, we've basically just come off the international break where a very disappointing Italy, haven't sold their ticket to the World Cup, but, it's a pricey one now. It's in high demand now. They should have really wrapped that up. Inter with a fair few first-team injuries or knocks. We know that Barella came in. Matt is Wetherill Park, bro. Is that it? You're about half an hour away, man. Enjoy your day. Are you working out there today, bro? I think it's pretty sunny, all the way consistent out through the west today, man. So enjoy your day. It's one of those nice days with the sunny breeze, bro. We've got some injuries. We've got some first-team injuries. Barella not injured. He only played 60 minutes for Mancini today, so I thought he was going to get the whole 90. So probably better for us in that sense. I know Žeko has returned early after Bosnia were dumped out of qualifying against Finland. And now it's just basically when can Bastoni and De Vrij recover? Because, with Napoli coming up around the corner, we may have to play one of our non-starters like D'Ambrosio and Ranocchia. And even though, we've got nothing against these players, it's a solid downgrade from our starting defenders. I'm looking forward to the game against Napoli. But, we've got to cover one or two things here first before we get to that amazing fixture with gentleman Spalletti in the thumbnail. But first things first, I just want to thank the gentlemen at Serie A Fantasy who have been with us this season. And I'm a little disappointed because I'm actually genuinely trying to up myself in the rankings here. And I keep dropping spots, keep dropping from top 3 down to 5th. I'm also not impressed with how Sharma has jumped from the second page to 13th. Climbing pretty fast, a little too fast for my likings right here. But anyway, it's time to have a look at this match day coming up and who's playing who. So Vlahovic got me 6 points. Abraham got me 6 points. I wonder who they've got in the next round. So let's see if we're going to make any changes for this particular match day. Vlahovic to score against Milan. Let me know in the comments. Help me out here. Help me out here. There's 11 people watching. Surely a couple of you can help me out with this. I didn't realize there was 11 people here. I thought there was 2. Is Vlahovic going to score against Milan? Yes or no? Because if you're saying no, I can save some money this week on fantasy. Although he's not the best man to come out. Žeko to come out because I really don't think he's going to get that many minutes against Napoli. So he was going to be my sub out for this particular match day. But I just forgot that Fiorentina have Milan, which is not going to be easy for Vlahovic. To be honest, it's not. It's too much of a gamble for me to keep Edin Žeko in this side. So he is going to have to be replaced. And 9 times out of 10, I guess I would put him up for Osimhen. But with Osimhen taking on our defense, we might be able to keep him out. Although, Mo, give me a little hand as well. Maybe Osimhen needs to go in. Maybe Osimhen is going to score against us, man. What do you think? Let me know. Who's Atalanta got this week? Who's Atalanta got? They've got Spezia. All right. Never mind, guys. I've just answered my own question. Duvan Zapata is a lock for this substitution. I think that's a no-brainer. Zapata against Spezia for Žeko against Napoli. I think the chances of me getting some more points this weekend are obvious there. Can I confirm that? Can I afford it? Yes, I can. Zapata in for Žeko is the go for this particular match day. Milenkovic, red card, but he's on my bench, but I don't have a free substitute, so it might just be better to leave it in. Leave the brother in. Well done. Well done. Guys, make sure you go and check out Serie A Fantasy, please. It's been a lot of fun so far. We've got over 50 people in the league, or 50 people in the league. So all you got to do is head to the website and click Join League and the private league of Inter Worldwide. The code is right here. It's also in the description, along with the hyperlinks to all of the socials. Thank you very much, guys, and thank you very much to Serie A Fantasy as well. I think Osimhen would have a big chance of scoring against us, against Napoli, bro, and I'll get back to that a little bit later. Matt Pickham says Vlahovic is not going to score against Milan, against a smaller team. He might have said yes. Well said, bro. The next headline that we're going to talk about, or, pretty much the main headline that we're talking about today is Filip Kostic of Eintracht Frankfurt, who is quite a decent player. We'll go over to Calcio Mercato as the news source for this one. Scato Inter, in mano Kostic, Sara lui il dopo Perisic. Forgive my pronunciation. It's not that great, to be honest, when it comes to Italian. But what we're basically saying is that Inter have set their sights on Kostic as early as January. As the replacement for Ivan Perisic. We all know that Perisic's contract situation is a little bit funny at the moment. He's coming down on the last year of his contract. We have said that we have no problem letting him leave for free. He has no problem leaving for free. But he's been in pretty good form this season. He's actually been one of our better players. I think everyone has been very pleasantly surprised with the output of Ivan Perisic this season. So because of that reason, there's already starting to have some talk in the papers about him extending another season, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. But we are going to need some fresh blood on that left-hand side. We really are. We've been waiting for it for a long time, and it looks like Kostic might be the guy as early as January. So I'm pretty sure he's out of contract at the end of this season for Frankfurt as well, meaning we wouldn't have to put that much up for him. Now, remember, he was really, really close to going to Lazio, even on deadline day last transfer market. It was Lazio who basically didn't really go the extra 10% to sign him, and at the end opted to sign Mattia Zaccagni. I'm pretty sure they failed to reach an agreement with Frankfurt in the dying days. It was meant to happen. It didn't materialize, and that was that. So, yeah, their loss could be our gain. He scored the winning goal in Frankfurt's 2-1 win over Bayern Munich. He's made 13 Bundesliga appearances this season as well. So, he's not played out of minutes. He's not played out of form. King Darian's in the house. What's going on, my G? And he says Kostic is the best Ivan replacement we can afford. Well said, bro. Very well said. There are better options out there, but beggars can't really be choosers at the moment. And we're not really begging for a man for the left-hand side with Perisic there and Di Marco there. I don't think we really thought about going in for a left-handed player in January. Maybe Di Marco has been that underwhelming for Inzaghi. I know he hasn't been great. I wouldn't say he's been atrocious. I think like everywhere else and like every player who comes to a bigger club than they're playing at, they need some time to adapt. Look at how Sandro Tonali's playing this season. Last season, we were all pointing and laughing, going, hey, look at us. We've got Arturo Vidal. Nothing against Vidal, but Tonali is, I'm not even going to say that he's going to have a breakout season. The breakout is happening as we speak. The kid is destined to be a star probably by the end of this season, to be honest. So with the Kostic situation, let me know what you guys think. I'm all for it. I'm all for more depth. I'm all for players from the Bundesliga because I think they bring a certain tenacity about them as well. And yeah, so the class of 1992, so born in 1992, the player would accommodate a move. He would definitely accommodate a move to this club. Being Serbian, he could probably tee up a conversation with his compatriot Alexander Kolarov, but we'll see what happens, guys. That's really all to say about the Kostic news. There isn't too much apart from the fact that a few different outlets have reported on it as well. The first one that I saw was, I think, FC Internews. And that was coming out of GDS, I think, in Italy as well. So, but yeah, good for Kostic because he's Serbian, right? Did everyone see how they qualified for the World Cup? Minkia, far out. Imagine being Portugal. Imagine being Italy. It is what it is, man. It's not good. Not good at all. Guys, this is only going to be a short video because I'm wrapping up really, really soon. The last thing we're going to talk about is, guess who's next on the list, man? Fixtures are coming around hard and fast, but it's going to be Napoli. Spalletti's Napoli. League leaders. Napoli are next. 4 a.m. kickoff for me on Monday, the 22nd of November. I'm sort of back on site at my job at this point, which means the hours that I've been able to watch football games in the last maybe 3 to 4 months has been really, really good, really generous. I have slept at horrible hours just to accommodate for games, but all of that is going to change. It's going to go back to the old times where I may just be needing to sleep in. And a 4 a.m. kickoff on Monday, man, that's rough. Those extra 2.5 hours of sleep go a long way on a Monday morning in my field. Let me know who else is here. Kifney is here. Thank you. It's really good to see you, bro. Like and subscribe if you are new. Ricardo Jimenez is here. Where you coming from, man? Where are you riding in from today? I'm of the opinion we should be aiming to target Zakaria as Brozovic's replacement. He's out of contract as well, isn't he, at the end of the season? I've read that he's closer to Juve than he is to us, though, man. So, yeah, we'll see. In terms of the game against Napoli, what I wanted to say was I don't think Napoli have anywhere near as many players on international duty as Inter do. And you guys can correct me that in the chat if I'm wrong. So we had Insigne obviously play for Italy. Did Osimhen or Koulibaly go on international duty? Did Herving Lozano, is he playing for Mexico? Did anybody else travel? Did Zielinski travel? I don't even know. I really don't know. I know Politano obviously didn't. He wasn't there this morning. Di Lorenzo was. He sucked, as per usual. Ricardo coming in from Miami. It's good to hear from you from Miami, man. All the best. I feel like he would suit Inzaghi's tactics perfect. I need to watch a little bit more of the guy, to be honest, man. I don't like talking too much about players that I haven't watched consistently, and I haven't seen much. So I'll need to watch a little bit more. Guys, let me know who else is here and where you are joining from. We're just going to talk a little bit more about the Napoli game and the fact that, we've got Shakhtar only 3 days after that. So in terms of team news, who are you guys choosing for Napoli? Let's have a little bit of a discussion about this because Barella is not going to be 100%. 100%. Hey, Tim, what's good, EG? Can't stay in a session with students. Oh, man, do I know that feel? Looking forward to catching this later. Kostic sounds awesome. Yes, he does, my bro. Yes, he does. It's going to be a tough one, man, because if Barella is only at 60% fitness, maybe someone needs to buck the trend and bench the guy. He's been bad, man. He's been bad. And I can't keep making excuses for him because he has not been great. But he's so tired. I said this in the video I put up a few days ago or 2 days ago. The fact that even the Juventini in the comments in the YouTube are going, he needs to rest, man. We need to rest Barella. Now it's we. 100% he needs to rest. He's not the same. De Vrij is definitely out for Napoli. And probably Dzeko too. Yeah, Dzeko, I feel, could make the bench because he was ruled out of Finland, but he was okay. He would have been okay to play the next game. The reason he's not playing the next game is because they're not able to qualify. There's no point. But De Vrij is definitely out. So I was about to go next. Ricardo did it for me. The rumors are Ranocchia as middle centre-back or Di Marco, Bastoni, Skriniar. You don't need to move Bastoni from the left centre-back because you can move Skriniar to the centre-back. Why can't you play D'Ambrosio at the right centre-back? Why can't you play Darmian as the right centre-back and play Dumfries or play D'Ambrosio at wing-back? Play D'Ambrosio at right centre-back, play Darmian at wing-back, and we won't know who the fuck is playing which position there. They will have great chemistry on that side, just like they have when they've played before. The amount of times that in the past I criticized D'Ambrosio, it's no point even saying it anymore. The guy bleeds the colors of this club and he will always be there ready to be called upon. I bet he's licking his lips waiting for an opportunity to get a goal at the back post this weekend coming up. Matt says, Rest Barella, play Vecino, Vidal, Hakan, and Brozo. I want a 3-4-1-1 since Lautaro will be our only striker. Facts. More bodies in the middle to cover our ass. The movement's going to be sloppy, but Matt, like this game, like don't expect any sort of fluid movement. I don't expect it. Spalletti. How's Spalletti going to play? Make sure you guys are tuning into the channel. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of November. I'll be back on Friday the 19th. And we'll do the match preview then. Or maybe Saturday. We'll do the match preview on Saturday or Friday. I'll get someone on with me. Maybe Sharma, maybe one of the Inter Worldwide crew. And we'll talk a lot more specifically with the probabili formazione. Maybe no sticks and stretcher. This time around. Unbelievable. 3-5-1-1. Yeah, I thought so, Matt, man. And my maths was off as well. I hope we play better than Italy did today. Bruv, what a disgusting display of football that was. How horrible. They have not been the same since Spinazzola. This frame thing up on the wall. No. Fuck it, whatever. That one, you can see it. You can see the framed Italy photo. It's going to lose a lot of its character if that team doesn't make the World Cup. Every time I look up at this, I'll probably be more reminded of the fact that we didn't make the World Cup than that we won the Euro. But hey, man, let me know in the comments if you guys have been watching the qualifiers. Who do you blame for this? because we should have wrapped this up against Switzerland last time and Bulgaria last time and Switzerland from the spot. I'm not saying it's Jorginho's fault we're not going to the World Cup straight away, but there's clearly a lack of accountability and direction on the football team's behalf since they lifted the trophy. Rightfully so. But you telling me you couldn't seal qualification in the meantime? Switzerland dropped points. Switzerland had injuries. Switzerland weren't good in the qualifying campaign. That's a low points tally for both sides. It's a low points tally. Shit go, man. I swear to God, Italy is going to cop it hard in this this qualifying stage. They're going to get a tough side. A very, very tough side. Always happens with Italy. We win a cup next tournament. We suck. Facts. You win something as an Italian and you have to wait. They're not a dynasty country. They've never been a dynasty country. They're not what Germany pulled. They're not what Spain pulled. What Spain pulled was amazing. You know, France, you can look at their team, and even if they're not managed correctly at the moment, you know that they're going to be thereabouts no matter what. They're qualified, right? Come on. Come on, guys. I'm looking at the teams that are there. Can they play Portugal and can they play Russia? Out of the teams that I'm seeing listed, Portugal, Russia, and potentially Holland. Let's hope Holland go through automatically because I don't want anything to do with playing the Netherlands. That would be tough shit. Same as Portugal. I don't want Portugal. I don't want the Netherlands. I don't want Russia. I'll take any other side. I'll take Finland. I'll take Sweden. I'll take Turkey. North Macedonia would be the best. Although, do you know how many Massos in my old area would be absolutely pumped? The fact that they've even got a qualifier. Do you want to come up against the Macedonian side who basically would leave their blood and heart on the pitch in that game? This is anxiety stuff for Italy. Backs against the wall level shit. We haven't tried Skriniar as mid-center back. Yeah, basically he hasn't played in the center of a defense, like the raw center of a defense since we played a four-man back under Spalletti, but I see no reason why he couldn't head a back three in this particular game. Game is going to be ugly for us. We're talking about Inter now again. Certainly if we win, it will be ugly and probably a bit controversial. Yep. Hello, what's going on, Emiliano? How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Vecino seems to want out and is unhappy with the game time. Can't blame him for that. Gets absolutely no minutes. Emiliano says, I blame FIFA for playing players to the bones. Yeah, 100%, man. It's bad. The international rotation is real. It's not good. And we've said this on pretty much all videos. All videos. We can just blame Jorginho. Yeah, 100%. Oh, we can't. I think you're trying to say we can't. Look, to be honest, I'm ready to blame Jorginho because, for God's sake, how are you missing two decisive penalties against the same country, man? I'm ready to blame him to a degree. I'm blaming leadership. I'm blaming Mancini for being complacent. Blaming a lot of things, but we'll have to see what happens. Guys, that's where I'm going to love you and leave you for this particular video. King Darian says Italy knocking out Portugal would be great. It would be, but you just don't want to be in that situation. Like, there's no point trying to even be in a situation like that against a tough side. But we're there. We're there, so we're going to have to make the best out of it. Guys, do me a favor. If you're watching this video and you haven't yet liked and subscribed to Football Worldwide, it's our other platform where we cover a more diverse range of football. Head across there and make sure you subscribe now. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this video again. If you're one of the 15 people that's still here, it was a great little chat. Make sure you like the video before you leave. Head over to Serie A Fantasy, and it's Tuesday today. I'll see you on Friday, guys. How's that? I'll see y'all on Friday for a Napoli match preview. Ciao.